Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I am Catrice, the creator behind Catrice Designs, and in today's video we are going to be working with some HTV by Tech Wrap. So let's get started. Okay, I think I pretty much have everything that we're going to be using laid out on the table, and we're going to have two shades of HTV vinyl, and I'm using the brand Tech Wrap. So I've got a darker pink and then a lighter pink shade. You're going to need a measuring tape, a lint roller, and a pair of scissors, and then a vinyl weeder. And of course, you're going to need the t-shirt or whatever you're putting the HTV vinyl on. So today I'm going to be using just a standard black t-shirt, and this shirt is by Gildan. And so I have my Cricut turned on. You can use a Cameo, you can use any of the Cricut machines. This is going to be a very, very beginner friendly HTV tutorial. And since I'm using Cricut, I have the Cricut software opened on my laptop. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but it's opened up on my laptop. And basically, I just loaded the word that I'm going to be printing on the vinyl. It is the word chosen, and we're going to do a layering effect. So in Cricut, once you load your file in, you can size it to what you want. And I am going to be using the 10.5-inch wide file, and it is going to be 8.715 inches high. So basically, here's the t-shirt. Okay, this is the top of the shirt, beginning to end. And I'm just going to take my measuring tape and measure across the front of the shirt so I can see how wide I want the words, how big I want the words. So I want them to be 10.5 inches long. And the next thing we do is we get out our mat, and this is just a standard HTV mat that will work on your Cricut machines. So we've got the word chosen, and I have an offset on it because I want it to be two layers. We're going to use the dark pink on the back and then the light pink on the top of the layer. Okay, so now we're just going to click make, and we're going to print the offset part first, which is loaded on the mat already. I'm just going to slide it over a little bit. Okay. And since we're doing the offset part first, I'm going to go ahead and get the darkest vinyl ready. And let's go ahead and trim this out. And then I'm going to, and this is a pretty big file, so we want to make sure we have enough vinyl covering. So basically, let me just move the shirt out of the way. All right, so we got the mat sitting there, and I'm going to leave my roll. So what I'm going to do is take the vinyl, and because HTV is an iron-on, instead of putting it down this way, pretty side up, you want to flip it over, and it's going to be pretty side down, touching the mat. And then you're going to lay it down like so. And I just have a regular brayer roller that I use, so that way I can make sure, because this is an older mat, so I just want to make sure the vinyl is touching the mat so that it cuts correctly. And that's why you want to do that. And then inside the software, you want to make sure you have the file mirrored, meaning it's going to print backwards. And let's just go ahead and get this loaded in the machine. Get that loaded. And then once it's loaded, you want to hit continue on the screen. And once you hit continue, it's going to bring you over to the part where you set the material type that you have. And because we're using iron-on vinyl and HT vinyl is the same exact thing. So we're going to choose iron-on vinyl in the Cricut. Okay, I had to restart my computer real quickly because it wasn't picking up. Okay, so now we're at the set base materials screen, and we're just going to click on everyday iron on. And then I am going to click more for my pressure because my blade is a little old. So we're going to do more pressure so that it'll cut all the way through. And then we're going to click the C. And this is the offset printing. Okay, so that is finished. And now we're going to unload the mat. And we're just going to pull the mat away from the vinyl. And we're going to put this over here so we can get ready to cut it while this is printing. So now the top layer is telling me the top layer is ready to print next. And we're going to do the same thing, face down. And we already have it set for mirror. We're going to take the brayer and just kind of roll it so that making sure the vinyl is touching the mat. And whoops, we're going to load it into the machine and press the flashing button. So now the top layer is going to print. And what I'm going to do next is just go ahead and cut this. Okay, so the pink top layer is just finished cutting, and I've got this weeded, so it's there. And then we're going to do the same thing, just roll this off the mat very easily. And now we can weed, and I'll go ahead and weed this out. The weeding part is probably the most boring part of working with vinyl, so I would just kind of fast forward this while I'm weeding it. And when you're working with HTV, you want to just make sure that you can see your cut lines so that you don't accidentally cut into your letters. In this particular, because it's such a light shade of vinyl, it's kind of difficult to see, but I think I am good right here. So we're going to cut across here, and then we'll take this and wrap it back up, set it out the way. And that way it's just easier to work with what you're actually cutting. Okay, now that we have everything cut from the Cricut, I went ahead and weeded the file. That's the top layer, and this is the offset layer. So everything is all weeded out. We now are ready for our shirt. I'm going to do a quick lint roll, and I've got the heat press already heating. We're going to press it for 15 seconds at 300 degrees, but I'm going to do a pre-press on the shirt to get any moisture out. I just want to make sure I get all the lint off. Okay, so we've got that. All right, now let's head over to the heat press, and we're going to do a quick press to get the moisture out. Okay, so here we are at the heat press, and we're going to do a quick little press of the shirt to get any little wrinkles out and some of the moisture while it is heating up for the actual vinyl. So we're going to do this for a few seconds, maybe 3 or 4 seconds. Okay, and that's enough. All right, so it's almost ready. It's almost at 300 degrees. We're going to go back over to the craft table and get the first layer HTV lined up for the shirt. Okay, so we got the shirt here, and our first layer is going to be the offset for the word chosen. And we're just gonna, I don't use any of the, you know how they have those t-shirt guides? I don't use those. I just kind of measure. Oh, here's my measuring tape. I just use a regular measuring tape and measure where I want it to be. And I'll bring this down a little bit because I can already see that it was up too high. Okay, so we'll just put this down. And because this has a protective barrier over it, you don't need any paper to go on top of it. So the heat press just beeped and it is ready. And then I kind of hold it up to eyeball it. So can y'all see? So this has a sticky back, so it's gonna hold in place for you while you just kind of take a look at it like that. All right. Okay, so I think I like that placement. Let's just make sure. Yep, I like that. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the heat press for 15 seconds at 300 degrees, and I will be right back. And we are fresh off the heat press. I can get in frame. Okay. So now we are going to wait for this to cool down just a little bit. So I've got it on my craft table, which is a little cool. Now when you start to peel the film off, if you see any areas that's trying to come up, you can always put the film back on and give it a little bit more of a press. And so far, okay, I see an area. So let me go back and do about another few seconds. We're gonna do 3 more seconds. Okay, that should do it. Let's see. Okay, let's start from this end. Yep, I think that's, oh yeah, much better. Oh, there we are. Okay, now we're gonna layer the top layer, which is the lighter pink. Hopefully my head is not in the way. So I'm gonna get this lined up just so. Oops, I see an area that I need to weed. And that's, sometimes that happens, you miss an area, but as long as you catch it before you put the heat press down, you're good. So let me just look at the file real quick. Oh yeah, I see the little dot here. So I'm gonna pull that up real quick. Now, so that's why sometimes it's good to leave the file open in your design. So that way you can kind of look and see and make sure you got all the little sections weeded out. Okay. All right, so we have this on, and now we're gonna go back to the press and press it down. Be right back. Okay, let's cool it down a little bit on the table. Pull some of that heat out. And now, the moment of truth. And it's, oops. Okay, I can already tell we need to do just a little bit more. I'm gonna take it back for 3 seconds. And actually, I should have remembered that from when we did the offset panel. Okay. So let it cool. Okay. Now this looks, oh yeah, much better because it's pulling off. Much better. There we have it. If I can stay in frame, All right, so that is our t-shirt, and it just says chosen, and it is a pink two-tone with the offset. Maybe you can see a little better now, like that. Okay, friends, so here is the final t-shirt, and I hope you enjoyed this little quick tutorial on how to use HTV with your Cricut and doing an offset on, you can do that on pretty much any file. So there we are. It turned out pretty cute, and it just says chosen. I think it may be backwards on my screen, but it says chosen with a dark and light shades of pink. And the t-shirt is just the, I use a Gildan t-shirt, 100% cotton. So I want to thank you all for watching today's video. And as always, please, if you enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. And I will see you in the next video. So the next one coming up is going to be, what am I going to do? Key rings, key fobs. We're going to sew some key fobs to match our book sleeves that we did in the last week's video. Okay, so until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye.